Back in 1963, someone in Newfoundland had a pretty wild idea. They looked around and saw a problem. The caribou had eaten all the lichen and the moose population was booming, chewing through the forests faster than they could regrow. Meanwhile, down on the south coast, there were huge, grassy plains just sitting empty. So, what was the big idea? Bison. Yeah, you heard that right, bison. Now, you can't blame people for being a little nervous. After all, they'd been down this road before. When moose were introduced, they completely took over the island, and an attempt to bring in reindeer just brought disease along with them. They promised to be super careful this time, planning to use Brunette Island in Fortune Bay as a trial ground. It's a lonely place, all steep cliffs and harsh weather, with nowhere for an animal to hide from the elements. In 1964, the first batch of 24 wood bison arrived all the way from Elk Island National Park in Alberta. Getting them onto the island was a whole other story. The fog was so thick you could barely see your hand in front of your face. There was no proper dock, and the whole operation was chaotic. They had to float the bison ashore on rafts. Sadly, one bison didn't survive the journey, and another was found near death in its crate. It was not the start anyone had hoped for. At first, the bison that made it seemed to settle in okay, but it wasn't long before they started disappearing. Over the course of just 2 winters, 11 of them vanished without a trace. Some people whispered they must have fallen from the steep cliffs. Some think brutal island storms took them. Honestly, we may never know what happened. A few calves were born on the island, and for a bit it looked like the herd might survive, but that hope faded. By 1984, only 3 bison remained on Brunette Island, sparking talks of relocation. But, as these things often go, the talk just fizzled out, the money disappeared, and people lost interest in the project. So the last few bison were simply left on the island, observed from afar, their fate sealed. In 1996, the last bison on Brunette Island passed away. Born and died there, he was a symbol of a sad experiment. It's a gentle reminder that even good intentions can backfire when we mess with nature. If you enjoyed this story, hit like and subscribe for more cool tales.